Welcome to Knowledge is Power. As many of you are aware, the holiday season is quickly approaching, and it's my favorite time of the year, but unfortunately for a lot of families, it's not. There's a lot of struggles out there for many families. There are outlets for people to get food from certain food pantries and things like that around the area. We've all heard the bell ringers, in front of stores with the Salvation Army raising money. There's different ways that are out there for people to help in this time of the year for those that do struggle. But Christmas time is, a very special time for children, and unfortunately, they are struggling as well. There's a lot of children out there that wake up Christmas morning and they may not have presents under the tree, or families aren't able to give their children presents, but there are outlets for that. And one of them is Toys for Tots. We've seen them around. You've seen boxes in front of businesses. You've seen the little logo, Toys for Tots logo that's on certain advertisements and things like that. And it's a great organization. And part of that organization locally is an event that Atlantic Marine here in Port Orange puts on. And it's called Stuff the Boat. And it is a wonderful event. It's coming up very quickly. And I want to bring on Kristen Wiles from Atlantic Marine to kind of talk about the event with us. Kristen, good morning. How are you doing?
Good. How are you, Tom?
I'm doing great. So we're about a little over a week away from your Stuff About Toys for Tots event there at Atlantic Marine. How's it going over there?
It's good. Busy. We're in the home stretch now, getting everything ready to go.
Do you have a lot left to do?
We're pretty much ahead of the game. Really, it's just setup now. We've got almost everything in. All of our raffle items have been in, our auction items, our sponsors. I met with graphics today, so we're getting all of that stuff done and just now ready for everybody to come and have fun.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to it, definitely. So, I kind of wanted to go over the history of this event. I know what this is the ninth year you've been doing it.
Correct.
So, can you remember the first year that you did it and how
Yes, I
different it
do.
is from now?
Yes. So the first year we did it, I was a brand new mom actually with my first. And it started off as so my brother in law has Cito of Daytona Ponds, and he started working with Toys for Tots. And he, they decided to do a Stuff a Boat contest. So each of the different marinas and boat dealerships all around town. It was a contest to see who could get the most toys. So at that point, we just turned it into a little party instead of just collecting. So it was more of a customer appreciation event. It was very small. It was only inside the showroom. We brought in toys. I don't think we did any raffles or anything like that. And it was kind of like that for a few years going until we started kicking it up a notch and kicking it up a notch and adding in bands and adding in raffles and then auctions. And I would say probably, what year was COVID? 20.
Uh, 20. Well, yeah, 20, I think.
Yeah. So
You
right
would think that would be at
around,
the top of our brain.
I know, right? No. So right around then is when it really kicked off into like a big event.
Right. I remember when we would start going, you used to not have a cover charge at the door. And I
Correct.
remember that almost being like a step up when you started charging people at the door, because now you're raising extra money on top of the toys. So
Yep.
I feel like that was kind of a big one moving forward to where it is now.
Yeah.
So the first year you were just kind of collecting toys and kind of started turning it into a customer appreciation event, like you said. Um, at what point did you realize that it's becoming larger than just stuffing a boat? Because I know when we bring our toys, you're not stuffing a boat anymore. You're almost covering the boat. Like, you guys have so many toys. When did it start
Yeah.
clicking in your head that this is larger than what you anticipated?
Probably about 3 years ago, I would say, maybe
Probably
three
about
to
three
four
years
years
ago.
ago. So I took it over completely 3 years ago. So my
Okay.
mother-in-law, Mary Wiles, and I like really just took the whole thing over and brought it, made it ours and just really just kind of revamped a little bit. And yeah, I mean, it's taken off. The cover charge, everything goes to the kids. Everything
I think
goes
that's
to
the
the kids.
amazing part, because you hear people say, "Oh, I bring toys," and then there's a cover cart charge, and you have this money collected. Well, those that money goes to purchase more toys,
Yeah.
correct?
Yep. You were with us
That's
last year
amazing.
doing it.
Right, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
exactly. We went
Yeah.
shopping last year, which was amazing. I'm hoping to do that again. I think
Yes.
I heard that it's going to be done during the week this time.
Yes, it is. Normally, because our date is a little bit different this year, we had to do it a week later, and then normally we shop during Thanksgiving break, but we were not able to do that this year. We are going away, so we are going to do it in the middle of the week. I'm still waiting to hear back from Walmart, it was where we shop, to find out exact details of that still.
Well, I'm hoping to be involved in that one because that was a good time.
Yeah.
And then, as the event's getting bigger, was there something that you have learned throughout while doing it that maybe is not a good idea that you removed from early on?
I don't think we really removed anything. We just added things. I wanted it to
Okay.
be more not just about, raffles and auctions. Obviously that's important. We want the money, we want the toys, we want to give to this community. We want these kids to feel all the love and everything during the holidays, but I also wanted it to be fun. I've gone to different events and charity events throughout, and I think that having fun, a good band, we switched over to Cholula last year, amazing, like there's so much fun. The 360 photo booth, we're going to do cornhole this year, just
Oh, that's
different
fun.
elements different elements that we can do just to keep people engaged and having a good time.
Nice. Okay. So you've added the certain things over the years. This last used to have local restaurants come and kind of give samplers. This year you're doing food
Yes.
trucks, correct?
Yes. So, as everybody knows, the economy, our restaurants are hurting right now. I pains my heart. I love them all. They're great. I just know that they're struggling. I don't want to put any more stress on them. I want to give them a break. So, yes, unfortunately and fortunately, we're having amazing food trucks come. We have Cousins Lobster. We have the Saucy Pig, Mimi's, and then possibly Chick-fil-A. So we've got a great combination of all different types of foods for everybody to try. It will be available for purchase. I've also asked them to give us a portion of the profit that they make back to us again for more toys.
Four more toys, and they're all on board with
Yep.
that?
Yep.
Oh, that's amazing. That is
Yeah.
amazing. So we talk about raising money and all that money going back towards the toys, which is
Mm-hmm.
amazing in itself. It's not one of those things where money gets put to something you don't really know where it ends up or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So like you said, I was there last year for the shopping. All the toys that are brought to Atlantic Marine and what is purchased, does that stay locally or does that kind of get
Yep.
dispersed around the country or anything like that?
Nope, it's all in Volusia County. Literally just Volusia
All in
County. So I
Volusia
was
County.
on the phone last night with Alan and Taryn, who are our Toys for Tots reps in this area. So
Okay.
they have, I believe, 11 total distribution centers in the county. And I believe they said last year they had how many? 15,000 families sign up, and they're already over 1,000 beyond that. So 16,000 this year.
Wow. How do families sign up?
So it's online. I actually posted it on our stuff too. So you just go on to the website, you just put in all your information, and but I think the deadline was November 1st. So it's been going on for quite a few months for the sign up for Toys for Tots.
So last year, do you have a guesstimate of what you guys raised last year?
I think we did, but like as far as monetary wise, I want to say we took in about 20,000 to Walmart to shop for, plus all of the toys that we had in the shop as well.
Unreal. Do you have a goal for this year?
Double,
Double. I love it. I
double.
think we can do it for
Hmm.
sure.
I think so
Definitely.
too. We're on the right track to
Great.
do it. So
So do you have sponsors and stuff that help along with this?
tons of sponsors. So we send out sponsor packages to all of our local businesses in this community, which everybody has been so amazing. It is a full team effort here at Atlantic Marine. Everybody's chipping in, everybody's bringing people in and things in. And I mean, It's just amazing. So I think we counted 30 something sponsors this year. So, and then
Unreal.
the lowest sponsor tier is like 500, and then it goes to 1500, and then 3000.
And then now with it being the ninth year and, getting better and better really every year, are you noticing people contacting you before you get in contact with them, saying, when is the event? How can we be a part of it?
Absolutely. And a lot of people who have come in the years past, or like maybe last year was their first year coming, would reach out to me and be like, hey, we want to be involved in this. We want to be a part of it. We want to sponsor. How can we help?
You know the event is next Saturday. What's the hours for it?
5 to 9 p.m.
5 to 9 p.m. It's $10 a head to get in plus an unwrapped toy.
Yep.
If you're unable to attend the event, can they still bring toys to Atlantic Marine to drop off?
Absolutely. We will be a drop off location, I believe, until December 10th.
Till December 10th. So
So
even if
hopefully
you
we can
can't
fill
make
the
the
whole
event,
showroom.
absolutely. I mean, you're close to it every year. It's unreal. The amount of
Yeah.
bicycles. I didn't even know that you could find that many bikes in this area.
Yes, it's great. It's
Awesome.
amazing how much people give and just, want to love on these kids that, need all the joy that they can for these holiday seasons.
Yeah, going back to last year when we shopped, I remember walking around with my son Everett, and I was trying to explain to him because he's younger, and I didn't want him to kind of, take understand this entire situation of being, less fortunate, but I wanted him to understand that there are kids out there that maybe are waking up on Christmas morning without a toy, and we're going to the store to purchase toys, and he's like, "Well, can we get this toy for them? Can we get this toy for them?" And we started saying,
Hmm.
why not? Just get them all, because you almost had that feeling where you can just run your hand down the shelf and just drop them in the basket, and it's such a
Yeah.
good feeling when you can do that.
Yeah. It's amazing. And it's good to teach your own children. Our children are so fortunate. They have everything they want or need, I think. So to show them how to give back and to show how blessed we are and how we can help other people, I mean, it's just parenting goals right there.
Absolutely. So, on top of the food trucks, what are other things that we can look forward to at the event?
Well, obviously the amazing raffles and live auctions. We have two trips this year, so we're introducing excursion or experiences. So we have one to the Caribbean and one to Montana.
Cool.
Brad has also, my husband with Atlantic Marine, has donated Garmin, some pole holes, trolling motor. What else do we have? Just different experiences. The raffles are incredible. I mean, we're just knocking it out of the park, in my opinion, this year.
I mean,
Med
every year. I mean,
spas.
it's not just this
Yeah.
year. And then
Yeah.
as far
Yeah.
as you said, the food trucks are, you got to pay for the food trucks. Is there other drinks or options or anything there?
Oh yeah, so your $10 will include free drinks for the evening. So free wine, beer, sodas, waters. Our lovely friend Candace with Bubbly Buck Wagon is coming back, and she's got craft cocktails that she'll make for the event as well.
Awesome. That's great.
Yes.
Well, break it down for me again next Saturday. Give me the hours, date, location, address. Give me all the
Yep.
things.
Next Saturday, November 15th from 5 to 9 p.m. at Atlantic Marine in Port Orange. The address is 520 Dunlawton Avenue. There will be an Uber drop off, and we will go ahead and post all that information next week with a map and everything of where parking is going to be. Port Orange Elementary, which is right next door, agreed to let us have their lot for overflow parking as well. So, yeah, just come and have a good time.
I'm looking forward to it. Kristen, thank you so much for coming on and talking about this great cause.
Thank you, Tom.
Guys, come out to this event next Saturday. It is a really good time. I know we look forward to it every year. You run into old friends and family maybe that you haven't seen in a while because it is a local community event. Bring your cover charge $10, bring an unwrapped toy, try to stuff the boat. Like I said, it's beyond stuffing the boat, it's almost covering the boat. That's a beautiful showroom, it's a beautiful boat. Come check out the facility there. You can check out the boats, get some food, have some drinks, and have a good time. I think the weather is supposed to be amazing. Don't quote me on that one. I'm not a weatherman, but we definitely look forward to seeing you next Saturday. And this is one of those things that it helps the community and it helps children in this time of the year where they might be down and lift them up and makes them feel good when they're waking up on Christmas with some presents under the tree. So we'll see you next Saturday, and just remember, knowledge is power.